Welcome, it's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to talk about and cover the IAE 2950 Day 2 Aegis Hall. So we're going to have Aegis's ships. Aegis is probably the best wartime company out there in Star Citizen. They have the most war products, I guess you could say, out of all the manufacturers. Anvil has a few as well. I do like Anvil. And then, of course, you got RSI with some of their big boys as well. But Aegis has definitely got the most, military-style ships in the game. And so let's take a little closer look at what Aegis has to offer. And as you can see, we also get this grand view of the hall again. I do have some great bonus footage for you guys of the whole org, or the people that were playing tonight, being on it, and we had some fun. So hopefully I'll get another video out with all those guys here, and you'll be able to see that. As you can see, front and center is the Aegis Reclaimer. This is the king granddaddy of all salvage. The Reclaimer is massive, as you can see. Up here you have the Saber Comet and the regular Saber here, and this thing is so much bigger than they are. This claw here is bigger than those ships, you know? So that claw is designed to grab salvage or broken up ships or whatever, pull them in and crunch them up, and then it'll take that salvage off to another place to sell or whatever. But you can see this thing is absolutely ginormous. I mean, yeah, let's take a little more look at it here. I do have videos on this ship from the inside and the outside, so you can only imagine. But yeah, absolutely huge. We're not going to get in this ship because again, it's a big ship. We have other places to go. As you can see, they still have guns and components over here. Again, not something that we're going to focus on during the IAE. I just want to show you some of the ships. I like that they have the little scenery here in the background as we enter Zenith Hall number 1. And what will we have in here? Well, it looks like we have the Aegis Eclipse and the Aegis Retaliator. So these are both bombers. Now the difference is this Aegis Eclipse here is a short-range bomber with stealth capability, so it's very stealthy. It carries 3 size 9 torpedoes. The wings will fold down when it's in flight mode. When the landing gear goes up and it goes into flight mode, it looks very stealthy. And here is the Retaliator bomber. These things have been in the Empire for a long time. These thrusters here will become horizontal when it goes into flight and out of the landing mode or landing gear mode. Really beautiful bomber, but it will require quite a few crew. You have turrets on both sides of the wings there, one up top, you have one down below. You've got 2 torpedo bays that are full of torpedoes. You got another turret here. So you definitely want to have a full crew on this thing. It's designed to go long distance and take things out long distance. Now, I would imagine you would probably fly a couple of those, and you would probably be protected by Vanguard wardens along the way, because those wardens are designed to go long distance as well, and they're heavy fighters. It's just a good complement to that long-range bomber. As we exit Zenith Hall, that's hall number 1, we're going to go into another one here. Let my guy catch his breath. We'll go over to hall 4. There are maps everywhere here, so you're not really going to get lost. So now we go into this hall, and of course what heroes are made of, you guys can read that when you come in and visit as well. So this is the whole Vanguard series. So this first one, which Vanguard is this? I know it's got a little card here that tells you right here. So this is the Harbinger. This is the torpedo bomber version. So it carries size 5 torpedoes. It's still a massive 5. Look at this massive gun. That's a size 5 gun, or actually it's probably a size 4 gimbal. But you can put a size 5 on there that'll reach out to here. I mean, and it's got 4 size 2s right there, plus a turret. So you can run this with 2 people. The torpedoes on this thing, like I said, are size 5. They can be pretty devastating. This version of the Vanguard is the Hoplite, which is the dropship version. It has jump seats in the back. I believe it has room for 5, so you can bring 5 troops with you, drop them off, and then give some air cover to them. And the one in the center is the Vanguard Warden, which is the base model, I guess you could say. Not the cheapest model. The cheapest model is actually the Hoplite. This Vanguard Warden, also designed to be a long-distance heavy fighter. All the armaments are practically the same on these ships. They just have different versions of guns on the front. I don't mind putting a size 5 on the front of this thing because it will absolutely tear up smaller ships from a long range. And they carry some decent missiles as well. This last one is the Sentinel. This is the E-War version, and you can see it has an attrition gun on the front. But this one's designed to do any kind of electronic warfare that they're going to have in the game. That includes EMPs. It'll probably have some sort of special missiles that will be able to home in on targets and possibly drop their shields, or maybe power down their engines, something along those lines. As you can tell, that would probably be pretty beneficial. So we've already done those. Let's go over to the Avenger, and then we'll finish with the Gladius and all of those ships in that other hall there. Again, you'll see the Reclaimer in all its glory here from the side as we run past the component showcase. You see some of these components are quite large, and then some are quite tiny. Oh, these guys just hanging out. This is just one massive hall. It's got to be able to fit all these ships. I was hoping we'd be able to see an Idris or something in here, but that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety.
So we're going to go over Hall 2 and 3. Then we do have one more stop to go, and that's the holo projector room. But first, let's go to Hall 2. I love this scenery here. Absolutely love that. Wish you could get that in some of my ships. Just like that scene just holographically projected to the ceiling or something. That would be cool. Alright, so this is the Aegis Hall. Aegis Hall. It's all the Aegis Hall. This is the Aegis Avenger. Sorry. So this is all the different variants of the Avenger. As you can see, this is the base variant, the Titan. So you can carry cargo and all that. This version over here is the Stalker, which the Stalker has, I believe, gel cells and stuff in it. As you can see, it's a decent sized ship. It's really kind of like there's a gel cells. It's really kind of like a starter plus. So it's a little bit better than being a starter ship. Actually, I felt like it's a lot better than a starter ship. The Space Penguin here is really a great ship. This is the special version of the Aegis Avenger. This is the Titan Renegade, so it's just like the Titan, it just has a little bit different paint job and different weapons loadout. So if you see that in the store and you're like, well, which one should I get? Just get the one that you like the paint job for, and you can change out the weapons. You can buy your weapons later, but one of them I guess is a little more special. This is the Warlock. Now the Warlock is really cool because this is the EMP variant. See this thing that's rotating around? This is your EMP, and it used to be really devastating in game. You hit somebody with that EMP and they're going to be shut down for a good minute before they can actually power everything back up, and you're going to be able to get some great shots on them. I believe this thing has a couple of size 3s and one size 4 on the nose, or that's what it's capable of. Very good ship. I really enjoy fighting with or playing with it. It's not the best fighter out there because, I mean, it's not designed to be. the price tag says it shouldn't be, right? So it's definitely great for, like I said, a starter plus or something to upgrade into. If you guys have a starter, I would definitely recommend going into the Avenger. It's a really good ship. Alright, so now we're going to move into some stalwarts here for Aegis. We've got the old tried and true Gladius and then the Gladius Valiant. Both of these ships are the same, just different loadout, different paint scheme. These are fantastic light fighters. There's only a few ships that are more maneuverable than this thing. It's really great in a fight. It has size 2s on the wings and a size 3 on the front. Fantastic ship. It's super fun to fly. Most people will really like it. You're also going to have a weapon rack over here in the front. Like right there, there's a weapon rack. So you'll be able to put your FPS weapons on that ship and it'll do just fine. And then of course you have the hammerhead. Now you see these weapons here. These are size 4 rhinos. Massive guns. And guess what? They have them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 turrets on this behemoth. This thing's like 90 meters long. It does have a cargo bay for like a rover or something. I mean, it's a nice ship for a org to carry around or to use if you get in the thick of things against fighters and stuff. Fighters are not going to hold up against this hammerhead. It's just going to demolish anything it gets near. As long as you got some guys that are decent at gunnery. So those are all the flyable ships that are in the halls. We are going to go check out some of the concept ships that are not quite in the game yet for you guys to fly. So far, what do you guys think of Aegis? Aegis is definitely a fantastic manufacturer. Like I said, they're more of the wartime manufacturer, which, you know, it's great. Everybody likes being able to fly the wartime ships, right? Which ships are your favorite from Aegis that are on the sales floor here or the expo floor? What do you think of this reclaimer? Let me know in the comments down below. I really do appreciate all the comments I get. And I do try to reply to just about every one of them. I can't always get to everyone, but I definitely would love to get to every single comment if possible. So let's go into the display hall. We'll take a left here and find out what is over on this side to check out. And if you see here, this is the Aegis Nautilus. This is the mine layer. It's almost capital ship size, Corvette size. It's a very large ship. It's really beautiful if you ask me. I mean, it's got some really unique look to it. I really like it. It's got a massive pair of size 7s up front that are going to do damage to capital ships. This thing will be able to lay mines, and there's several different mines it'll be able to lay. It'll be able to lay mines with turrets or mines that chase people down and explode. I believe there's EMP type mines as well that they're working on too. And then you can also get mines that are left out. So if somebody puts a mine out, like a minefield out, you're going to be able to deactivate those mines with this ship. It'll have drones that are going to do all this, and you'll be able to pick those mines up for your own and be able to redeploy them at another time. So it's a fantastic ship here, you know, possibly for the future, but it's very limited in its actual role. So keep that in mind. If you're getting that ship, it's not going to be the best at much of anything other than laying mines. So keep that in mind. Now the Aegis Vulcan here, this is going to be your, I guess it's a starter salvage, rearm, repair ship. It's going to be able to do a little bit of everything in that regard. So you may want to have a few of these on hand to take care of your fleet, you know, to run supplies or to be able to rearm or reload your or repair your ships. This thing's going to be able to do that on the fly, and it's also going to be using drones. So really cool ship, great idea for a ship, and that if you're getting into that gameplay, you're definitely going to want to get it. And now this ship, probably the most controversial ship in a long time, this is the Aegis Redeemer. This won a Star Citizen competition early on in CIG's, I guess, history. They had the next great ship competition, and this ship was created you know, for that purpose. Originally, it was considered a dropship gunship, and they decided to re-concept the ship to be a gunship by itself and not a dropship, though I think it's still going to have the same kind of dropship capability as a hoplite. But you can see, it's got 2 guns here, 2 guns here, 2 bigger guns here, and then it's got 2 big guns in the back as well, right here, and 2 on top. So this thing is bristling with guns. It is going to be phenomenal for that gunship role. I don't see too many fighters wanting to mix it up with this thing because it's just going to absolutely obliterate it. Downside, you're going to have quite a few people crewing it in order for it to be that effective. But as you can see, this was Aegis. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I appreciate all you guys who have been watching my videos. You guys are awesome. Sorry this one's being so late getting out. Unfortunately, I worked a pretty long day today. Tomorrow I'll have hopefully the bonus footage, and I'll also have day 3 out early for you guys to consume. So thank you so much. Thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. If you want to join that group, that information's in the description down below. If you're looking to get into Star Citizen, now is the time. You can pick up just about any ship you want and any starter pack that you want. You know, and use my referral code down below because you'll get 5,000 bonus credits. That'll help anybody. So definitely check that out in the description of the video. If you want to join the org, my org is Texas. We're always looking for new members. And you're going to see some of the shenanigans we get into tomorrow, hopefully. So thank you all once again. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.